All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorso, Mike Vasquez stepping in for Nolan Carruthers. We're here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont. Mike knows this house very well.
Very well.
How long did you bowl here?
Probably well over 20 years.
Really? Excellent. I tell you, Mike, I am just so overwhelmed by the cleanliness of this place, the staff, how well it runs, and Don, his family, they do just a great job. It's fun. It really is fun coming up here. And the cool thing about it too is our membership feels the same way, and you're seeing people come pretty good distance to get here just to bowl here, which is awesome. So, and even with state tournament going on this weekend, we still do 135 entries. We had like 15 new members. I mean, it was awesome. It was great.
Really busy today too.
Yeah, and I kind of figured that would be, and normally, I laugh. I say, whatever we do 5 squads on Saturday, we'll beat in 2 squads on Sunday morning. And that's the way it's been lately. So.
Yep. No, that has been the trend.
Oops. All right. DJ Merritt, formerly out of Waco, Texas, now in Aurora, works for the government. Won his title at Coal Creek. That's where we'll be in 3 weeks. And to his right, Dennis Glover from Parker. Ooh. Oh, look at that. They leave the same thing.
Nice.
So now if I'm up on lane 27, I'm going to wait for them to finish.
Stay away.
Stay away, please. All right. So, okay, DJ gets 2. And there is some handicap differences here.
Let's go through the matches.
DJ spotting Codell Charvat out of Fort Collins, 17. Dennis is spotting Tanya, I think 21. Pretty close.
What do we got with David and Will?
Schleber is going to be getting handicapped from Will Reynolds, probably about 14, 16, something like that. So that's probably the closest match out of all 3 of them.
Yep.
And then, of course, our tournament leader, who anybody that's in the bowling game knows the name Scott Sloan, excellent scratch bowler. He was our tournament leader by a ton.
Oh, yeah, he ran away with it.
731 or 741 scratch in the semis on this pattern, which, again, if you know how to break it down and how to move, pretty good. But if you don't, it's a grind. Or in some cases, you throw the ball just as good as you did the day before or the game before, and you go from carrying to not carrying.
Yep.
Fine line there sometimes, depending on where you're playing.
Yeah, brutal.
And you did okay. You bowled state tournament yesterday and this morning.
Yeah,
and then came in, made the cut, so you bowled semis today.
Yep.
You did a lot of bowling.
Yep, 20 games this weekend.
And you did okay. You didn't embarrass yourself.
Yeah, not quite last.
Yeah.
Not much love out there today.
No. Well, you had to beat Lenny. There's no point in bowling if you don't beat Lenny Nunez, So.
I was just trying to get positive.
Oh, Tanya. There's a great story about Tanya. Tanya Garcia, her dad, Joe Garcia, was one of our original members way back in 1982. Has a sister who also bowled with us. She married Scott Roberts out of Centennial. Tanya, believe it or not, has been bowling with us probably off and on 5 or 6 years. First time she's ever made a cut.
Yeah.
And she throws a great ball.
Yep.
It's that nervousness.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure if she's making the right move. And she throws a really good ball. All right, girl. On a strike, she doesn't lose anything. So that's awesome.
Yep.
Picks up 3-pin scratch on Dennis. Dennis knows he's in for a fight.
Yeah, he was saying he was lucky to be here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he really struggled his third game.
Yeah.
He was pretty much locked in the third and was lucky to finish 7th. So, good shot by DJ. Gets a double. Cross. Yep.
Will's got a...
Ooh. Yeah, I was talking to Don yesterday. He said he went and played cards with somebody, and you told me that he loves playing cards. Mm-hmm. And he got in a senior card tournament, and he won.
Oh, wow.
And he made... I went, really?
Wow.
He said, yeah. I went, that'll make you feel good.
Yeah. No wonder he has no interest in bowling the senior masters.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, what? Come on, that's peanuts.
Yeah,
You play cards.
peanuts.
Hurry.
And it's a lot more work.
That's fact. Will Reynolds gets a break. Again, these ladies and gentlemen, are bowling on Mexico City, a 45-foot sport pattern. Next week, week one of our 2 national events will be national doubles at Arapahoe Bowl in Greenwood Village, and we'll be on the PBA Dick Weber pattern, 46 feet. And when we were there a couple of weeks ago, Mike, we put that out when we had a singles event at Arapahoe, and I told Tyson, general manager in there, I said, if it plays the way I think it's going to play, where it's pretty fair side to side and it holds up, that's what we're going to use. And it really held up well. This actually held up pretty good for as busy as we were.
Yeah, it didn't do bad at all.
Yeah. So what are you bowling this summer? Are you bowling anything?
Shootout.
Okay. We're at Wheat Ridge?
Wheat Ridge, Monday nights.
Okay. I tell you
That's
what,
it.
I tell people, any of the bowlers that, bowled Highland or AMFs and now obviously Bowlmore with the zones packaged in there too. The shootout is a great opportunity. I think it's at the most, 15 weeks, I think, through the summer, something like that. But, the money that they put into those leagues are awesome. And some of the houses, they fill the whole place,
Yep.
one shift, one league in the summer.
Yep.
You can't beat it. It's a lot of fun, and then you have 2 weekends of competition amongst everybody from the different centers.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever bowled in it, so it'll be interesting to see how that.
I think you're really going to like it.
DJs.
Nope.
Oh, man,
Second time he reached 4, 6, 7. Yeah, when Joanne was sick in 2000, and so I would visit her at the hospital, and then I was bowling the shootout at Broadway with John Gwynn, Craig Pagers, and Sam Sinosai.
Yeah.
And they had 18 teams, and we wound up winning that. And for 13 weeks, we got 1,500 apiece.
Wow.
I went, really? Okay, sign me up for the next.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. That was a good league. It was real competitive. It was a lot of fun, though.
Yep.
Because they were bowling, Mako bowled that, because we had Rob bowled Broadway a lot back then.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So how are we sitting on our scores?
Yeah. Tanya's still in the lead scratch. You can take a 23-pin lead. Ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Sorsa, Mike Vasquez. We're here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont. Sorry for the little delay here. We had a laptop go down, so we're back online and bringing these matches to you. This is round 1 of top 8 finals. To our left, we have DJ Merritt of Aurora. And leaves the 2-4.
At least it's not died.
25 and 26. Yep. Tanya Garcia bowling Dennis Glover, and she's beating him scratch.
Yep.
Dennis has to make a move sooner. It's going to be bye-bye.
Yep.
And then
She's got a commanding lead there.
Yeah. David Schlehuber out of Fort Collins taking on Will Reynolds of Aurora. And that's just about scratch, and David has about a 16-pin advantage in handicap.
Yep. And I think Codell's got a little bit of a lead over here, too.
Well, that three-bagger's really helped Codell because he was real shaky out of in the beginning, but he should actually be in pretty good shape right now. He'll be, right now he's technically about 3 or 4 pins ahead in frame 6.
Scratch, yep.
Scratch, so yeah, and then with that handicap difference, he throws this one here, he really put a hurting on him.
Yeah, that pretty much ends the match.
And maybe, wow, that was almost a Nolan strike right there, boy.
Wow.
And for those out there watching, I would like to wish all of you happy Mother's Day. For those of you out there with kids, hopefully the kids are spoiling you today. Your husbands are spoiling you. Going out and having a good dinner.
Boy, Dennis opened. See if Will covers
all right,
it.
Codell, nice spare. 136 in the
his.
6th. He's up 23 scratch on DJ.
Yeah, he's real close to putting that one away.
Yep, sure is. And Tanya is doing a number on Dennis here.
Yeah, well, Dennis is not doing anything to help himself. He keeps missing easy spares.
Yeah, 4 opens in a row now, 3 of them splits. And Schlehuber's hanging tough with Will Reynolds.
Keeping the pressure on him.
Yep. Boy, that was a real good shot by Codell.
Yep.
Yeah, DJ has to think nothing but
he needs to get
hits the pocket and hopefully carry. But
needs
time
a nice
is
two to
wasting.
stay in it.
Yeah, best he can do is 223 scratch. And even if Codell just marks his 9th and 10th frame, he'll lock him out with the handicap difference. So he's got to strike out and hope for help. Nope.
No.
If he's using a ball with surface, it's tough when you're bowling, if you're a right-hander bowling on the right side, because you're thinking to yourself, I can only move so far because of the ball return. And that's really not necessarily true. But I think a lot of it is that you plant a seed in your mind and you're going, well, I can only move so much.
Yep.
Obviously, on this lane, it looks like he's got to move at least 3-4 with his feet left.
Yep.
And project the ball down the lane. But the ball wants to read early because of where he's playing.
Yep.
Now,
well, and I just don't,
watch,
you never go stand and practice in front of a machine.
Of course not. Yeah.
These are the few situations that you get to that point in a tournament.
Look where he's playing on 23.
Yeah.
Gives himself plenty of room.
Yeah, he's
and
every
he
bit out
should
there,
be able
close
to
to 40.
project the ball. Yeah, pretty good.
Well, and like it has all day, the
go.
left lanes have been a little tighter than the right.
Yeah.
All day.
It was a good shot, but he really needed to carry that one in the 8th. Pretty much Codell's in charge there. Tanya looking good. Other than that open, missing that single pin spare in the first frame. She's covered all her spares.
Yeah, she's hanging on to her lead.
Yep.
David's still in control of his match, too.
Through the face, 310. Yeah, Jeff kids me about his brother Dave all the time. And obviously Jeff is the better player.
Uh-huh.
But David, he's very straight player, but he's pretty much a very good spare shooter. And he will grind you to death sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Then if he starts carrying, you're in trouble.
Yep.
And that's pretty much where the
there we go.
Pretty much where the situation is right now. But Will's got to get going here.
80.
Tanya leaves at 245.
A mark here pretty much does it for Codell.
Uh-oh. She looped it. Will it come back?
Turn. Yep.
Very good. I'm surprised she got it to move that much in the center of the lane there.
See what Will does here. Will's got a strike. This double's going to... Nope, didn't double.
Wow.
Well, David...
Nice shot.
David opened, so...
Wow.
That's...
Codell.
That's closing the gap if he covers this.
Sure.
Yeah, that
match is over.
Yep.
It's the best DJ can do is 211 scratch.
Yep.
He's got 2-0.
He can't make up the difference.
Right,
Yeah.
can't make up the handicap difference. So DJ's going to go home tied for 6th. Codell's going to move on. So that match is decided. And DJ was the number 3 seeded player. That's all right. I don't have to worry about that. Dennis, boy, poor Dennis just could not get anything together. Was that 2 marks in 7 frames? That's a shame because he did bowl good this weekend. But Tanya's going to beat him like a drum.
Yes.
And then she'll take bragging rights back to Arapahoe with her. And
big ball for
it'll
David
be
here.
tough.
Ooh. Boy, that match is starting to get interesting.
7 on a mixer.
That match is about to get interesting.
All right, we're on. All right, for all of you at home, go ahead and raise your left hand.
That's right.
And then, send
Lotto tickets on Dennis.
Send an address where we can send you the alcoholic beverage of your choice, should he miss.
Send him a bill.
Yeah, really. All right. Codell with a very respectable 203 scratch. And DJ just couldn't get anything going other than that 3-bagger, and then he lost it.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2 splits are the...
Yeah, the 4, 6, 7s,
Yep.
both of them are killers.
That's the problem with this shot, boy, when
Yep.
it's...
You know, if you're not going to beat the woman, at least have fun.
Yep.
Unfortunately, DJ,
All right.
disappointing finish, but he'll go home.
Yep.
Tied for $650, as
Made
will
the
Dennis
show.
Glover. All right,
There we
good
go.
comeback. So he's got a strike in the ninth, 134 open in the eighth.
He's got to fight.
So basically, he's down 20, and I think he's getting 16. So that's going to go down to the wire.
Oh, yeah. No, this one's...
Well, we know who Codell's bowling in match 2. It'll be our second seed, Jeffrey Metz, since Codell was our eighth seeded player. Uh-oh.
Ooh, boy.
Very lucky.
Yep.
Look how close that match is. Wow. It's probably 4 pins right now. If David can double first ball in the 10th.
Yeah, he needs to. He
yeah.
needs to get the lead back. He's
Sure.
going to have to.
Finish. All right, 6 count, but she's on a strike. All she has to do is close frames. It's the ball game.
Yep.
And in a way, it's nice though because she pretty much knows the match is over. She's been around for a long time, knows exactly what the deal is. This is the perfect time now if you want to change balls. Change lines. See what you got out there, so when you get ready for match number 2, you're prepared. That should hook through.
Sometimes this late, I don't know if there's anything to prepare.
Yeah,
Make
good
shots
point.
and
Yeah.
cover spares, and
Sure.
maybe something will come to you.
Of course, her husband, Scott Roberts, has one of the most unusual deliveries you'll ever see. It actually looks like he cups the ball and twists it. I can't even describe it, but he's been bowling that way for 30-some years.
So,
And, oh, look at that.
David's
He gives us another chance,
pin.
ladies
All
and gentlemen.
right.
He just wants to tease us with those 5 pins.
All right, big spare for Will here.
Yep, absolutely.
He doesn't close David out.
No, it's all in David's court with that
Yep.
strike in the ninth.
Yep. He needs.
So Will can shoot 193 scratch.
Yep.
216 with handicap.
And David needs to double.
Yep.
Needs first 2.
Yeah, he has. Well, he has that the first 1, and good count, great count actually, 8 or 9 minimum. But yeah, the key fill ball here's key too.
No, yeah, that's a big ball.
Tells David what he's got to do after that first strike in the 10th. And 8. Okay, gives him what 191, 214. So let's see, 74. Yeah. By getting 8 count, he forced David to throw the first strike in a 10th.
Yep.
Otherwise, he's going to lose by 1 pin.
Yep. He's got a chance.
Maybe.
A little light.
Oh, 245. All right, so Will Reynolds is going to survive. Takes out our 5th seed, David Schlehuber.
No, there we go.
right.
That's definitely over
Yep.
now.
All right, so our first round matches are pretty much
Complete.
official.
Yep. Just wait for
Yeah,
Dennis and Tanya to finish up,
Yep.
but Tanya's moving on.
So when we come back, folks, our second round matches are going to feature our second seed, Jeffrey Metz out of Aurora, taking on Codell Charvat of Fort Collins. They'll bowl in lanes 27 and 28. And
Tanya
we
and
have,
Will.
Yep. Tanya will be bowling Will Reynolds on 23 and 24. Now the 5 remaining bowlers are all in the mega pot, so now they lose the second round matches. The worst they're going to do is $412.
Nice payday.
Yep. see. Wonder if Scott has whispered in Tanya's ear to try something different. Looks like she has a different ball in her hand. All right. It's okay. 161 scratch, 217 with handicap.
Yep.
Good for her.
Very nice.
All right, folks. Round 1 is over. When we come back, you'll see round 2 action. Again, it'll be Tanya Garcia against Will Reynolds on 23 and 24. On 27 and 28, our second seed, Jeffrey Metz of Aurora, taking on Codell, Codell Charvada, Fort Collins. Okay, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Lasource and Mike Vasquez here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont. Round 2 action, featuring our 4th-seeded player, Tanya Roberts, up against our 6th-seeded, Will Reynolds. Good try, Tanya. And let's see, Tanya gets 56, Will gets 23, so 33.
Yep, 33. And then we got Codell and Jeffrey Metz. What's the...
I believe it's 13 in Jeffrey's favor. Yeah, 13 in Jeffrey's favor. So then the winner of these 2 matches will meet each other on our center pair, 25 and 26, and then the winner of that match will take on our tournament leader, Scott Sloan of Longmont. Codell, so he goes strike 3 pin. And Will Reynolds, it's amazing for as long as Will's been bowling the club that he has never won.
Oh, yeah.
He's an excellent player.
Yep.
But bowling gods do not like him.
It can be a big hill to climb.
Yeah. And, you see it so many times where once a guy wins and gets a monkey off his back, so to speak, then he'll win 2 or 3 in the next couple months,
Yep.
All right, so we'll pick up a little bit of handicap off of Tanya here. Marking in frame 1. This is frame 2. Nice.
There we go.
Okay. Decent start.
Yep.
Jeffrey. Ooh. Wash out 1, 2, 10.
10. Out of range.
No, I don't know why I keep shutting off on him, but.
Ooh, Tanya, all right. Good 9 count.
It's kind of strange. All right, Tanya leads.
One of those electrical
9.
bugs.
Yeah, maybe. As goofy as the weather's been this weekend, who knows?
All right, so there we go.
Okay, so he gets 2 on that washout. He's got 26 in a second.
See if Tanya,
she pulled it. That's not close. Not a good start. Open. You don't want to do that against Will Reynolds. She's going to be giving up a lot of pins. Jeffrey through the face, lucks out, leaves a 3-6-10. Codell can strike in frame 3. That'll be pretty much an even match.
Yep, almost closed the gap there. Tanya don't put a mark in here. It's going to be about the same way, too.
Yeah, she needs to just take a deep breath. She started out this way in the first match and then regrouped pretty good.
That was a good shot.
Yep. Come on.
Oh, boy, jumping up on her.
6, 7, 10. Cool part is Scott's got to help her to a point, but after a while he just lets her go.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll never learn.
No.
You got to do things for yourself. Now, if she comes back and asks him, he'll let her, tell her what's going on. But other than that, he pretty much lets her decide what she's going to do. Now, obviously, she's pretty lost here, so she's going to seek his help. And she does listen to him, and obviously Scott knows what he's talking about, which is good. It's not like, a husband and wife where she goes, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm going to go talk to somebody else. And you'll get the guy to tell her exactly the same thing, and she'll believe him.
Boy, Codell got the first strike. He gets this one here. He's in control of that one.
Yep, good start. Why not?
Goes Brooklyn.
There you go. Being ambidextrous helps.
Right, here
Codell,
goes
I believe,
Will.
bowls out of Sweetheart Lanes in Loveland.
Yep. That looks pretty good.
That's close. Yeah, he liked it right off his hand.
Yep.
That was a good shot. So spare double
Closed
for Will
up.
Reynolds.
So the handicap has been eaten up in both games.
Much. Ooh, look at that. Almost got a strike
go.
there. Leaves it 10. It'd be amazing if Will finally would win today. Then we'd have to pack the truck up real quick because the tornado warnings are going to hit any moment and get out of town. Nope. Well, I don't think so. Oh, it did hold. Wow. That was actually a very, very good shot. It sat right there and held. Left the 10-pin, though. Jeffrey Metz.
See what he got.
And
no Brooklyn
almost the
for
same
him.
thing. Yeah, leaves a 6-10 this time. Will Reynolds.
Looks like Will covers.
Yep, no problem with the 10. So great start for Will. Yeah. Jeffrey needs this.
Looks good.
Very good. All right. Jeffrey, originally from Wisconsin, lives in Aurora. I believe he's ex-Air Force. Been here for a couple years. Loves to bowl. Absolutely loves to bowl. And again, another bowler who never ever saw a sport shot. He would, if it tripped over him, he wouldn't know what to do with it. About almost a year ago now, and it took him a while to understand how it works. Nope, another one crossed over again.
Tanya finally crossed over.
So Codell right now is going, you know what? I ain't moving.
Yeah.
I got a 3-bagger.
At this point, it's...
I haven't thrown a good shot yet, but I don't care.
Ride it out for a couple more frames,
Exactly.
lock in the win, and then work on it.
Yep. See if Tanya can get one here and...
At least get on the board.
Yeah, relax just a little bit.
Put some pressure on Will.
Yep.
That looks good.
Sure does. All right. Atta girl. And, right
He
through
tried
the
to
face. Wow, 1-3-4-7. Actually, not that difficult.
No, it's very makeable.
On a house shot. But again, you don't know where that OB is down the lane. Will the ball float out and not recover, or will it grab and enable you to cover the split?
Can at least take 2 out.
Gave it a shot. All right.
Didn't need it.
Finish, Tanya.
Oh, boy. That
All right, just a 1-2. That's okay. Easy spare.
Ball change there.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, she balled down.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Didn't quite finish. What do we got here? Jeffrey's got the 6, 9, 10.
Right, he was down 34, scratch. A mark here, he can cut into that because his opponent opened.
Yep.
And he does it, okay.
Keeps him alive.
Yep, sure does.
Tanya gets her 2 spares, so.
Yep. On Saturday, Don and I were talking about the rule changes for equipment and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he says, boy, am I going to be busy. I said, why? He goes, you realize how much plugging and re-drilling I'm going to have to do? And I'm laughing. I'm going, Don, do you really think these guys are going to have the same ball 2 years from now?
Be surprised.
You never. Unless it's your favorite, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, with all the leverage holes going away and the different weights that have been expanded.
Well, I think the thing that people are going to have to take into consideration is with the different ounces that you can have now in weight, it's probably going to be more beneficial to just throw the old stuff away, start with something new, and get some advantage in your game and help you through some of your weak spots.
Yeah. The only thing I worry about, because you can go 3 ounces, but
right,
you could put so much like side weight, for example, on a ball that it's not going to do you any good.
Oh, there's limits.
It's ridiculous.
For everything.
So again, it's going to be a learning process for the individual, and in some respects, a learning process for the pro shop administrator because he knows his customer's game, but now how can he?
Well, and the hard part's going to be
do the best for him,
applying it to the cores and the covers,
right?
That combination.
Sure. So it'll take a little
it's
while.
It's going to be interesting.
Yep. Much better. Frame before that, unfortunately, Codell left the Greek church, only got 1.
Yep, Jeffrey got a strike in his, so he's
got 130 in the 7th.
He doubles, he's right back in it.
You're absolutely right. It'll be it'll be scratch, and then it's a 13-pin difference, yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's still up in the air for sure.
Yep.
And
boy, that could have turned that one real exciting.
Yep.
All right, here comes Tanya. Let's see if she can get a strike and get this one interesting.
Well, if she strikes here, she'll be down 31 scratch. But she gets 33.
That put her right back in the lead.
Sure. Ooh, strike by Jeff.
Brooklyn.
All right.
There we go. Just like that, she's right
Take
back
and run.
in it.
Yep, right back in it. And Scott's aging as we speak. Not you, Sledger. You've aged years ago.
All right, Jeffrey got his double, so we got that match.
Here we go.
See if he gets another one here. He made a ball change, too.
Why not?
Another ball change, too.
Why not?
Boy, just like that, he's right back in the lead.
Yep. All right, so Codell's going to finish first. He's up in the 9th frame. Best he can shoot now is...
Tanya Tanya threw a nice ball. There's a double.
Excellent. So she doubles.
Yep, she's back in command of that turn match.
Ooh, couldn't quite get the 6 out. The best he can do is 199 scratch. And Jeffrey,
Codell's in trouble.
Yeah, he's in trouble because he's got to spot
Jeffrey 13. He needs this mark, and then he needs a double.
Yep. Well, that's it. Nice. Good shot by Will, and he changed equipment.
That was a big shot.
Yeah.
Gets it back in his favor.
No problem with a spare for Codell. Codell is, I believe, a diesel mechanic. So every time Nolan's truck gives him pain, I'll send him up to Codell.
There you go.
Let's see what he can do here. Really needs at least a double. There's one.
Will wraps
all right.
10.
Will Reynolds threw a good shot, but couldn't carry to 10. So he couldn't get a double.
So
he'll have 130 and change in the 7th.
Yep.
And basically only a head scratch by like 10 pins.
Not much, yeah.
So that game is literally going back and forth.
Yep. It's a big shot here. All right, he covers the 10 pin. Oh, he missed it. Oh, wow.
Ow,
that makes
that
that
hurts.
one interesting.
144 in the 8th. Boy, what a big turnaround now. Tanya, who opened the first 3 frames, can now just set the pace and not get caught. Great shot by Codell. He needed that, folks. So now he can shoot 199 scratch, and he gets 33, so he shoots 232.
Forces Jeff to mark.
Yeah. Will it sit? Nope. That's all right.
Yep.
Avoided trouble. Finish. All right, so Codell's going to shoot 196. Scratch 229 with handicap. And again, the loser of this second round match will take home $200 plus 212 bonus bucks.
Nice.
Or a megapod for a total of 412.
Jeff leaves
Jeffrey,
split.
ooh, 3-7. Right you are.
That just did it right there.
So
He's
the
got
best
to
he can
cover
do is
this.
180. Yeah, you're right. This is going to go down a pin or two. Wow. Well, if he gets one, he'll go 77, 86, and 13.
Yeah, it won't be enough.
No, it's not going to be enough.
He needs the spare.
He's got to have it.
Close. Oh, man. Good shot, Jeff.
So well, he did.
Nope,
Was that enough?
Oh, wow. I guess you and I, you got a broken
calculator.
calculator.
232. He wins by 3 pins. Wow. Well, I didn't know how these scores take it. They're a little bit different.
No, you never know.
But wow, what a finish. Jeffrey Metz
didn't even need that pin.
Survives, wins by 3 pins over Codell Shervado.
Amazing difference a turkey can make.
Oh, boy, you got that right.
So, Tanya, how's Tanya doing here? Uh-oh, so Will opened. Yep. She needs this mark.
Yeah, she sure does.
Stay in this.
It's just an 8-pin. Should be no biggie for her, and it's not. Very good shot.
That's huge.
36, 56.
So we got a close one.
Yeah, she can. Well, it's all. She just sits back and watches and see what Will does and what she has to do.
Yeah, 5 pins. He's got 5 pins to make up.
Yeah.
See if he can carry.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, I thought he was going to leave a 9.
Yes.
Wow, that was a big
I thought
shot.
it was going beak.
Yeah. It just sat there.
Yep.
And that's what this pattern will do.
Oh.
You got 45 feet down there, and you do have some hold. So
yep.
Even though it's been bowled on all day, we're not quite that deep. So it's still there, and he's taking advantage of it. This is the biggie. Come on. Wow.
There we go.
He steps up. 2 big shots.
That's huge.
Every one he shoots, it just puts just a little bit more pressure on Tanya Garcia. Yep. $32 pin difference. She gets
this one here. He gets this one here. He's
198. Yeah, this one here I think wraps it up.
Yep.
Second ball in the 10th. Great shot. Very, very good. With another strike, he shoots 204 stretch. So it'll be 227. And the best time you can do is 166 and 56 for 222.
Yep. Need a little count here.
It was great to see Tanya come in and make her first cut and then actually make the top 8.
Yes.
Go home with a little over $400. Great weekend for Tanya. And a great finish by Will Reynolds. Way to go.
Boy, he's grinding
Steps
him out.
up, throws the last 4 to lock her out. So Codell and Tanya Garcia are going to go home tied for 4th. And they'll each take home $412. Now we're down to 3 bowlers.
Yep.
Now we're down to 3 bowlers, I'm sorry. Got our 2nd seed. Our 6th seed will face off on 25 and 26, and then whoever wins that match will take on our tournament leader, Scott Sloan. All right, 34,
finishes
54.
up here.
Still a great effort. She threw the ball really good this weekend.
Oh, no.
And she bowled a lot because she bowled state this weekend as well. So you guys both put in a fair amount of games this weekend.
Be happy to not see a bowling ball for a week.
All right. the famous words of the coach / husband.
Yes.
Just throw one good one for me, would you please?
It's always easy for the person not out on the lane.
Absolutely, hung on to it. And of course it'll carry, right? Oh, close. Yeah, what I tell you. All right, Lee. All right. So Tanya Garcia tied for 4th, $412. That kick from her husband, Scott. All right, folks, when we come back, we have 3 bowlers left. Jeffrey Metz is going to take on our 6th seed, Will Reynolds, right in front of us on 25 and 26. And the winner will meet Scott Sloan in the championship match And we'll be back in just a moment. Again, you're watching the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. We're here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont. We'll be back in just a moment. Let's see if Will can double up early.
Looks like it.
Ooh, just a hair high, leaves a 4-pin. Good shot. So he's got a good look, and it's pretty consistent on both sides. So.
And confident, too.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference. Not guessing, not chasing.
Nope.
Just see how long it holds up for him.
No problem. Good shot. All right, so we got strike spare for Will. And Jeffrey needs to get going here. Open in the first frame. Although he is ahead 23 pins handicap, you don't want to give it all away right now.
Yep.
All right, will it get there?
No.
Nope.
Light again.
1, 2, 10. You got to relax. Take a deep breath and just let it happen like it did all day today.
It's a very tough thing with this shot. You had to stay pretty even with your speed and your start charging. And
ooh, this is going to be close,
got
Mike.
it real close.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Great shot. We know. I have it on tape.
Jeff says, no, you're not taking that away from me.
You can watch it tomorrow. You can watch it the next day. You can watch it the next day.
And keep crying. How did I miss that 2-pin?
Yeah, come on, back it up, Jeff.
Oh, he stayed outside again. Got it slowed down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just leaves it 2. And hold. All right, that looks pretty good. Even though he tugged it a little bit, it held. So 28 in a second. Will strikes.
40.
He'll be down 12 scratch, so he'll still be up 11. Frame number 3 for Will.
Looks good.
Great shot. He has absolutely destroyed the rack on that lane.
Yep.
Frames 1 and 3. Look at this. He's giving him grief. I know. He's a little high on this in frame 2. Let's see what kind of adjustment he makes here, Mike.
Looks good.
And, ooh, I liked it.
Wow.
Left to 10.
Well, that left lane looks like it's going to.
That was a pretty good shot. Scott Sloan woke up from his nap. He'll throw a couple shots now. Scott's one tough player. I know you bowled against him many a year.
Yep. Many years in the scratch league up here.
Good shot by Will. Maybe. Come on.
Wow.
Ooh, there we go.
There we go.
Kicks the 5-7 out on a mixer.
Out. Yep. That's a game changer.
Double here would be big. Get back almost all the handicap he gave away frame 1 with the open.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that looks pretty good, Mike. Oh, just a little high. Leaves 4-7. But again, makeable spares, and that's what he needs to do because Will has to throw strikes to go get them. So if Will just strikes spare, strikes spare, strikes spare, as long as Jeffrey doesn't open again, he's going to win.
Yep. Well, on the pin count, too, will play a
of
big
course.
part on that. Need to stay at the 9 counts. And
Very good shot. And if you notice now, he's getting more and more relaxed. Ball's coming off he's not heaving the ball. That nerves at the beginning of the match is out of the way now.
All right, see if Will can keep the strike on the.
Been perfect on this lane so far.
Looks good again.
Wow, I mean,
He's
absolutely.
got a little more
drilled.
push on the right lane,
Yep.
and oddly enough, it looks like it's kind of switched over now that the left lane is.
And even
a
Scott
little
Roberts
drier
and I
than the
were
right.
talking about that exactly right on when we were after his wife Tanya had lost round 2 match. And he said the same thing as we were talking about. He says that mentally that ball return gets in your head.
Yep.
You can move farther, but you want to not try to hit it or try to get around it. It just creates problems. He goes, and inevitably the right lane's going to blow out before the left lane does.
Yep.
For that reason, because they think they can't get deep enough.
Yep.
Well, let's see if he can find this. Will's been close, but he needs a double. Oh, he tugged it inside.
That's trouble.
Tugged it inside
wow.
and sat, and he crunches
Found the oil.
rack.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, there we go.
Here we go. Jeffrey's starting to get him.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was a big shot.
Pull it.
Jeffrey tries
Worked
to
for
match
Will.
him.
How come it didn't work for Jeffrey? 86 in the 5th. Realistically, we got ourselves a ball game here. If Will doesn't throw another one, it's pins with the handicap difference. Oop, will it come back? Oh, yes.
That's good. That keeps him alive. Keeps him alive.
Yep.
He needs to start striking here, though.
Yeah. Only one open. It's in the first frame. And again, if you're going to open, first frame's the time to do it. But he does need to put something together here. Put a little bit of pressure on Will Reynolds. Meanwhile, La Machine, Scott Sloan warming up.
Yep, like he never left the lane.
Yeah, really.
There he gets the
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
why not?
All right, here we go. Big shot for Will here.
It's amazing, the real good players. It's like watching a film over and over again. It's just shot after shot. Everything is in time. Everything looks the same. Release is the same. And every time you see Scott Sloan bowl, that's the first thing I think of. Everything is like on autopilot.
Yeah.
Just a great player. See if Will can get a 3-bagger here. He owns this lane. Gave it a little bit more room. Ooh, and it came back and he mixes.
It's a big shot.
Now he's got some. He's getting looser and looser because he knows he's got room.
Yep.
No tension.
If he brings this one down, it's.
Well, and whoever wins this match
nice.
is going to have to bring their A game in the championship match
definitely.
against Scott Sloan. That's for
Definitely.
sure. And I'm trying to remember where Scott won his title. I want to say Coal Creek, but I'm not sure. We'll find out.
Holiday, maybe?
I don't know. We'll find out at the
Wheat
break.
Ridge? Yeah.
He's going for 4 in a row.
Ooh.
And,
Wow, did he get a mix on that one?
Yeah. Okay, he's up 33 scratch. So he's only up 10 pins. Jeffrey doubles. They're dead even. No problem. Good shot. All right. 159 in the 7th with a spare in the 8th. And here we go.
It's a big shot.
Yep, Jeffrey doubles. We got an even match. Takes very little time. Oh, I thought he had that. Crossed over, but couldn't kick out the 9. So he converts the spare. He's down 10 pins with 2 to go. Looks good. All right. All right, Jeffrey Metz, he's hanging in there. He's forcing Will to show up and keep doing what he's doing. But right now, if Jeffrey can close these last 2 frames, put a little
Needs
bit
a
of
strike
pressure.
here and- yep.
Yeah, strike here is huge. Yep.
Will makes a
Because
little
Will's on a
mistake.
spare. If he doesn't strike, then pin count comes into play.
Yeah.
And let's see, will it go? Great shot. Best shot he's thrown all game. See? I just said that. All right, 146 in the 8th with
I
a
didn't know you were a
strike in the ninth.
ventriloquist.
I'm very good at that. I've been doing that to Nolan's body for years. Half the time he doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, 146 in the 8th. Strike in the 9th for Jeffrey Metz. Huge. Strike in the foundation frame. Will Reynolds, he needs to pretty much do the same. Strike here keeps him up 10. And he's got a double. Sit. Great shot.
Yeah, that's.
Boy, I'll tell you what, when push comes to shove, late in the matches, he's been absolute money.
Yep.
Through the last 4 of the last match to beat Tanya Garcia. Now he's already forced Jeffrey to double.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, and
Strike here, it's
yeah.
done.
Well, even if he goes spare strike, yeah, he's got 219. And the best that Jeffrey can do is 206. That would be a tie match.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeffrey has to do everything that Will does. Boom. Boy, he liked it. Tell you what, he is accurate. Remember, Jeffrey has to do exactly what Will's doing here in the 10th. And we'll have ourselves a tie game. Ooh, Mixer couldn't get out to 7. So the best he can do is 228.
I think he's
228
got
and
it.
23. He can shoot 251 with handicap.
Yeah, it's.
Jeffrey still needs at least the first one in the 10th. Get the spare. All right. Excellent game. All right, Will Reynolds, 251 with handicap. So let's see. We know Jeffrey's got to get at least the first one.
What was his handicap?
Jeff gets 46.
Yep.
Oh, he does
wow.
kick the 6
Trip
pin out from
6.
behind.
Trip 6.
Look at this. He goes 9 spare, it's a tie.
Yep.
Yeah, Joe, shut up at home. I hear you. Steve, shut up.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Where are the
What are we
tie
doing?
birds? Not gonna happen.
Oh, he's going to lose by a pin.
Wow.
He's going to lose by a pin. 174, 94. Yep. Wow, that's a great game, though. Jeffrey
Yep.
Metz is going to go home in 3rd place with 10% of the Megapod. He's going to take home $674. Great payday for Jeffrey. All right.
Yep. Way to make it a match.
186. That was a great match. 251, 240. So Jeffrey Metz takes 3rd place, and then our championship match. And we come back, Will Reynolds of Denver looking for title number 1. He's going to be bowling our tournament leader, Scott Sloan, looking for ABT title number 2.
For lane 11 and Gale.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is our championship match here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont. I'm with Mike Vasquez. I'm Nick Lasorsa with the Amateur Bowlers Tour Denver branch. Got a good match for you today. We have Will Reynolds of Denver, master bowler out of Brunswick Zone, Heatheridge, Denver resident, but he literally owns Heatheridge. He's got a ton of honor scores there. And he's up against the only ABT bowler we've had in the last 20 years actually win a title at Heatheridge, and that's Scott Sloan of Longmont. Scott's elected to lead the match, so we're going to shake hands and best of luck. So Scott number 2, and Will going for number 1. The winner today, $2,394. Second place today, $1,247. So good payday once again.
Nice little payday.
Scott was telling me he's due to be a grandfather any moment. So.
Well, it's
Boom. Oh! If he starts carrying that, you're in trouble. You're in serious trouble. We didn't do a pick to click today because Nolan's not here and I couldn't give him grief. But this is a great finals match by far. And it's anybody's game. Ooh, little high, leaves a 4.
See if Will can get through his.
Yep, Will with an 11-pin advantage. No problem. Right. Good shot.
I like it. I like
Deep inside.
I like it.
Ooh, and he doesn't get a mixer. Absolutely got no help off the wall. Leaves a 4-5-7. That could just as easily come off the wall and clear it all 3 out, but as it is, the key here is to barely hit the 5 going away into the 4, which will take out the 7. If you split it right in half, 4-pin will go right around the 7. That's going to be close. Yes.
Wow, off the wall. Very nice.
Great shot. Great shot. Hey, we're in for a match here. This is cool.
I think we got to see. See how Scott handles this right lane. Ooh, he's not quite up against the machine yet. Wow.
Oh. Oh, my God. Crush 9. What a great shot. Good spare. All right, so Scott has a 3-pin advantage scratch, which means he's down 8 after 2 frames. Let's see how big that split conversion for Will Reynolds in the second frame plays out as we get into this match here. Or the fact that Scott crushed a racket and leaves a 9 where he could have started with a double.
It's good.
Great shot. Great shot.
Yeah, Will's got to get on it. It looks like Scott's dialing in on the pair.
There are some guys that you must bring your A game at all costs, and even then there's no guarantee. And when you're bowling Scott, you have to bring your A game.
Yep. Oh, I like it.
Well, ooh, just a little high. 3-6-10.
settle down. Entertainment everywhere.
I'm going to invite him over to your house as soon as we're done.
Gee, thanks. Uh-oh.
All right. Good
Hell.
shot. So he surrendered 6 of the 11 pins. He's only up 5 now.
See if he can make the right adjustment here. There we go.
Close.
Nope.
Nope,
Beat.
that was high. Yep.
You just can't get around that spot anymore.
6, 7, 10, yeah.
needs to
Whatever
move.
hang area he had to give him an advantage is not there anymore.
Nope. It just finally went and
Yep.
needs to get out. He's going to have to get.
Yep. He's got to make this and to maintain a 2-pin lead, and then if Scott should double, he's going to jump to an 8-pin lead, and then we're off to the races.
I got 2. All right.
All right, so 16 to 4th, bad break. He split both times on lane 25, but he was managed to convert the first one. But in any event, he's in trouble.
We'll tell here.
Now, I know Scott bowls League here. I'm wondering if he bowls Coal Creek. I'm not sure. I know he bowls Centennial. Obviously lives in Longmont. It's funny, if he doesn't bowl League at Coal Creek, he bowls well at Coal Creek also.
Yeah.
Sit.
That's good.
Nice. There we
Yeah.
go, folks.
He's on.
That might be the that second frame might be the only open or the only
Yeah.
non-strike we're going to see.
Yep.
The way he can just strike for days. Wow, what a
There
great
we go.
shot.
Yep.
This is almost good night, Irene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he's
Well, right now,
he's
if
playing
we-
in an area that he could play in our scratch league for many years. And
yeah, that's his A game.
Seen-
I mean, that's
yeah.
and you know, house shot, no house shot, he's going to kill you in there no matter what's out there. Right now, if Will goes off the sheet, he can only shoot 240, and I laugh at that because right now Scott's on a 280 pace. So now if Will gets a spare and sheets it, he can shoot 230. But he needs to start striking, that's for sure, because
Yeah, no, he's-
Scott has not missed a pocket at all. His one spare was an absolute crush 9. And I believe for the most part he uses a lot of motive equipment from what I've been seeing.
He has a little bit of everything.
Does he? Yeah. And it's like I tell people, I said, you know, if I see a ball that I like the shape, I like the way it rolls or whatever, I don't care who makes it.
Yep.
I really don't.
Too many choices now.
Yeah, that's very true. Long gone are the days where you saw maybe 4 new bowling balls a year from everybody. Now it's 8 new balls every 2 months.
Yeah, it's
crazy. How
Oh,
about
that's
this?
better. That looks better. Oh,
Gave it room. All right. Kicks it out. All right.
that helps.
He's not dead, but he's in a coma.
Yep.
We might have to wake him up. You never know.
Beep beep.
Of course, you know, if Scott keeps striking, he has to paddle, so you just, you
Yeah.
know,
Just
that'd be
keep
it.
zapping him.
Yeah, exactly. Frame number 6, looking for a 4-bagger.
He got it.
Unbelievable. like watching instant replay over and over and over again.
Got some good night Irene going.
That's a fact. I'm trying to remember years ago when they came out with that first tape. They had Johnny Petraglia on the left and Marshall Holman on the right, I believe. And both of them, it was just boom, 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 just ball after ball after ball. Just amazing. And being that was the first thing that we ever saw, you know, to us being brand new like that, we just couldn't get over it. Sit. Nah, he didn't like it. He got lucky.
Out of trouble. Out of trouble.
Yeah, sure. He didn't like it at all. Leaves the 6'10". Unfortunately, he can only shoot 258 now.
It's a bad day.
Yeah, hate that. Really, the only bad shot he's thrown, even in practice. So.
Gets the conversion.
Good shot. All right.
Still has a commanding lead.
So, 148, a 6, spare, and a 7th. Keep striking, Will. Keep striking. Make it a game. Sit. Nice.
There we go.
All right. Needed it. Needs them all, folks, really.
Yeah.
Frame number 8. Sit. Nice.
There we go.
There you go. Tell you what, Will is a finisher. So he's like the dog that's the closer. You know, he might be dragging his butt around the final turn, but then look out, here he comes. Of course, we'll call Scott the breaker because he gets out there and you ain't reeling him in. Looks good. Yep. Good shot. So here's the key right here, Mike.
Yep.
Because technically, if he doesn't strike here and Will does, it'll come down to the 10th frame, and Will could literally beat him by 2 pins. So this is a huge shot for Scott Sloan right now. Either shoots 258 or 238 the way it's going. And Will can punch for 230, so with a lemon pin difference in handicap, that's your ball game right there.
No, amazing.
So, 9th frame.
Looks good. Ooh, come up.
No.
That moved up.
It creeped up on him again. That's twice that ball just
boy,
launched.
that split too.
Big 4 in the 9th frame. In the 9th frame. He'll be in the 190s. Gets 2, and then the best he can do is 220 something, and he cannot lock Will Reynolds out at this point.
Can't lock him out, but Will still needs that next strike.
Sure. All right. Well, the good news is he doesn't have to finish on that lane, but that was an unfortunate, huge open, big 4 in the 9th.
Give us a little drama.
Yep.
See what Will can do here.
All right, first ball, 9th frame.
Good shot.
Get
Don't
there.
check.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a match.
Let's see. He needs this one to make it real close.
Yep.
First ball in the 10th. Will Reynolds.
Looks good. Looks good. See how it sits.
Mixer won't
wow.
go.
7-pin.
All right. So best he can do is 209 and 23 for 232. And if Scott just closes the frame, we'll shoot 214 and 12 for 226. So Scott Sloan's
Got a double.
it's his ball game. Yep, double he wins. All right.
Got a double to win.
So again, with a strike here by Will Reynolds, we'll shoot 209, 232 at handicap, which means that Scott Sloan will have to double in the 10th.
Yep, he's basically got a 6-pin lead.
Yep. But the beauty of it is that Scott's been absolutely realistically automatic on lane 26. He stuffed that 9-pin and he struck every ball since on the right lane. So,
Ooh, missed it again.
yeah, all right.
All right.
9 count for
All right,
208.
Good count. Good count.
231 with handicap. Scott doubles, he wins. He comes down to the 10th. If he doesn't double, he loses by 5. It's only a $900 frame. $2,300 or $1,200.
What a swing. Just think, in 2 weeks, this could be a $10,000 swing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
Looks
Sit.
good.
Nice.
Got it. There's
He
one.
liked it. He executes so well. It's
Oh,
amazing. He really does. He throws such a great ball. And Will took him to the limit, but he still has to have
Yep.
this one. There we go.
Looks good.
Sit. What a great shot. Wow.
Determination on his face.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Well, it's all right. Many a man have felt this pain
Yes.
in this house from this man.
Yes. Not happening.
5 for the tie. Yeah.
If that happens, write your will and testament on a piece of paper, and I'll see that it gets to your attorney.
There we go.
It's inside
Keeps
a
it on
little.
the lane.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen,
There
what a
we
great
go.
match. 236, 231. He had a double in the 10th to win his second title, and he does it. What a match, folks. When we come back, we're going to talk real quick with Scott. Again, you were here at Centennial Lanes in Longmont, Amateur Bowlers Tour. We'll be back. You just saw a $2,300 win for Scott Sloan. We'll talk to him about it.
Great match. Great match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nicholas Source and Mike Vasquez, our two-time ABT champion, Scott Sloan right here out of Longmont. People say you're a house mouse, but, Mike and I know better. You're a great bowler, and seems like everywhere you go, you really give people, you force them to throw their absolute A game at you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I'll tell you what, Will, although he's had like 4 seconds now,
Oh,
threw a great game. He really
did.
did.
Great,
He really
great
did.
comeback at the end of the game.
Yeah.
You know.
And he did that every match.
Yep.
Really,
Ninth frame
yeah.
on, he punched. And,
Uh-huh.
and that's a sign of a great player. That
Absolutely.
you can dial it in, you can get honed in.
Absolutely.
And, the left lane, the right lane was so great for you. And then you stuffed that 9-pin in the second frame. I'm going, oh, my God.
well, the first frame with it crossing over,
Yeah.
that left lane just overhooked.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, wow. Didn't expect that out of practice.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Wow. $2,300, almost $2,400. You're going to be
Wonderful.
First-time granddad, almost any moment.
Another week and
Yeah.
sometime in the week here.
Yeah,
That's
that's
going to
cool.
be fun.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So Mama could be a grandmama on Mother's Day. But,
Yeah.
and honestly, I can't tell people enough about this bowling center. I think you're very spoiled. I think this is a great venue up here. I think Don and his family do a fantastic job. And every time we come up here, we see more and more of our membership who live an hour to 2 hours away
That's
come
great.
up to bowl because they like what they see. And
Once
that's
they get
that's
here,
an absolute compliment. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The key is getting them in.
Right.
And once they see what happens here and how well it runs, how great
Yep.
the staff is,
Yep.
you can't help but want
It's
to come
very
back.
well run. It's a top-notch facility.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you can't even play cards against Don because he wins there too. Dog.
Right.
He's tough. We got to find something we
is.
can beat him at.
Right. Not much. He's pretty good at
Yeah,
most.
that's what I hear. Yeah, that's what I hear. But again, congratulations. In a way,
Thank
it's
you.
hard to believe it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
It really has.
It's
I
been
mean,
a while.
Because a grind for you is like you don't cash in maybe 2-3 tournaments.
Right.
And this is the first time he's probably had a bonus pin his whole life. And
Yeah.
but
Did I
that's
really?
but
Okay.
that's another sign of your consistency. You're going to make cuts. I mean, you got that kind of game. And and I love watching you bowl. I really do. I was complimenting Mike on that. I said, the real good players, it looks like you're just watching a film, over and over and over again. Everything looks the same. And that's
Thank
an
you.
absolute compliment
No,
to your
I
game. It
appreciate
really
that
is.
very much.
Now, is that a motive ball that you were using today?
Yeah, actually, both of them.
Both
When
of
I
'em?
tried that game, one was a Motive Tag Cannon, and the other one was an old one, a Motive Ascent Pearl.
Okay.
Just kind of weak entry-level stuff, which works well when the pattern
Yes.
blows
Oh,
up
track,
and kind
yeah,
of
absolutely right.
gets dry, and you
Sure.
just can't get anything down the lane.
Yeah.
Those
Yep.
get there. So
Yeah, which is some of the earlier matches we were looking at, and again, left lane, the track was just blowing up, and they were afraid to make that. Keep going left.
Right.
Get into the track late down the lane, and the better player knows that, and they'll learn that. But when you have that advantage, you have to take advantage of it.
absolutely. Yeah. The
'Cause,
the hardest thing is getting to the telecast.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I
in this
tell-
tournament club.
And I tell
Yep.
people all the time, it's very, very hard for the master bowler to make a cut. But once he makes the cut, the advantage completely slips into your favor because now your experience takes over. The field is cut. You're not going against all those, 50s and 60s sometimes. And, it's just the way it is. But, cream rises. But the hardest part's getting there. Once
Right.
you get there, then you go, okay, I'm making money. Now it's my turn. And it's fun because
Right.
it's great to see you guys just turn it on and focus because you got to. You can't make a mistake.
Right. Yeah, you can't
Because
afford
of the
the way
handicap.
he finished.
Correct,
You couldn't.
yeah.
I had to have that first two in
Oh,
the
yeah.
tent to
Yep.
have a shot.
Yes.
So
And again, a great match. And the only that, when you went high on it on the in the 7th frame on the left lane, I went, wow, I didn't expect that. And then I thought you threw a great shot in the 9th frame, and you big forded. I went, oh my God.
I don't think I
I just
lofted-
didn't. Yeah, I just didn't expect to see
didn't
that.
quite
But-
get it lofted down the lane
Yeah.
Yep.
enough on the hooking lane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, again,
Thank you.
congratulations.
thank you very much.
Second place finish. Of course, Mike's been telling me that you've been beating him up for the last 20 years. So
Oh, yeah.
he gets to talk about
Don't
you.
get to
all
see
the
him
time.
much anymore.
You
around
can
these
go home
parts, but-
crying every Thursday.
Oh, here we go. He's going to moan all the way home now. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. Again, we got 2 national events coming up. Next week is a national doubles at Arapahoe Bowl in Greenwood Village, $5,000 to our doubles champions. And then the one we've been waiting for, $20,000 national singles at Brunswick Zone Wheat Ridge over Memorial Day weekend. I think Scott's going to be there. I'm thinking. All right. But anyway, have a great week, folks. For Scott Sloan, our champion, Mike Vasquez, I'm Nick Lasorsa.
Thank you.
Have a great week, and we'll see you at Arapahoe.